Namaste everyone. Welcome again to my next video. I hope you are doing great. Today I'm going to talk about the next text from the English course book, English for the New Millennium, Five Dimensions of Education. Five Dimensions of Education is very interesting text prescribed for B.Ed first year students. This text helps you understand the essence of education, particularly for the students who are coming to the faculty of education. They can get benefits by studying this text, this essay. Let's say this essay is written by Osho or Chandra Mohan Jain, who was born in 1931 and died in 1990. He's Indian philosopher, a spiritual leader, teacher, and one of the educationist. So, Osho first talks about the significance of teachers in the process of learning or in students' career life. How important is the role of teacher? Yeah, he talks about the significance of teacher in the past, because teacher was only one source of knowledge in the past, or the teacher could be the only authentic source for knowledge. And then all the students, they had to depend upon the teachers knowledge. Or teachers could be the person who accumulated knowledge from different sources and imparted to the students or provided to the students. Now the situation has completely changed, or has been changed, because of knowledge explosion, because of the development of science and technology. The world has become a small village. We can get the information or knowledge in a fingerprint. So it's very accessible right now. Uh, and then, yeah, uh, teachers who are teaching today are completely different from the teachers who were in the past, 30 years ago. So we can see the differences. Teachers, the role of teachers have been divided or have been transferred to other technologies like TVs, online videos, platforms, or students can be autonomous learners. Even in the absence of teachers, students can learn many things. Now they don't need to memorize what the teachers imposed or teachers delivered them. So the writer also talks about the significance or value of teacher in the past and today. And he also talks about some weaknesses of modern educations. He says that the education in present time is insufficient, incomplete, and superficial. It helps only to earn livelihood, but does not give insight to living. So present times education has only taught how to get the good job, how to earn money, and how to earn the livelihood. But it has not taught how to understand life itself and what life is. So the education in the present time has created a kind of competition and destroyed the friendliness. The competition does not promote cooperation. So competition and cooperation, they are quite different thing. And the present time education has only increased the feeling of competitions. The students, they compete each other, which has destroyed the friendliness. or examination based education. Now examination based education which creates feelings of inferior and superior. Okay, those who get the A plus, they think that they are superior, and who get uh, lesser grade, then they feel inferior themselves. So the education has created kind of uh, void of inferiority and superiority. A teacher and teaching are old fashioned and outdated. The teachers are still following the same method, same technique, and same textbook, and even same notes which they had already used few years. And the education system is still based on memorizations, or memorization is still emphasized in learning, which is completely wrong, which is the defect. So the central idea of the text is given like this way: the by indicating some of the demerits or defects of present education system, also has prescribed that the education in the present time should have at least five dimensions. The first one, the education should be informative, or it has to provide the information what is happening around the world and what is coming new. Uh, the the education system should give the information. That information can be obtained through the language, and every individual has to learn at least two languages. One is native language, and another one is international language. Says that. The next dimension is inquiry of scientific subject, inquiriness or inquisitiveness. So the learners should have the ability to inquire or question and then learn themselves. And the next one, the education should have art of living, how to live very good life, better life. Okay, and a very peaceful and then happy life. And the next one is art and creativity. The education should promote the art and creativity. And the last dimension of education, as Osho said, is art of dying. So among them, the first one, information about history, geography, and different sciences given from the computers, TVs, online, or media. And then everyone must know two languages for getting this kind of information. It says that the one is mother tongue, the languages of identity and a culture. Because if you do not focus on mother tongue, the students forget their ownness or identity or motherhood. So if you promote, or if education promotes students to learn in their mother tongue, that really helps them to understand their culture, to create their own identity. So lingua franca, the next one is lingua franca, which is required for for an individual right now, because most of the knowledge is produced, is created and transferred in English. So English language, but vehicle of communication. This is the second. Second dimension is inquiry of scientific subjects. Osho says that inquiry is tremendously important. It is very, very important because it reflects half of reality or the outside reality. So if you have the ability to inquire, to ask, to source, then you can learn yourself. You become independent learner, autonomous learners. So technologies brings changes in human life, because the technologies, advancement, science have been modified day by day. So new things, new technology, new style, new ways have been introduced. So students should be introduce this one. And then scientific discoveries have to be properly used as our assistants. Now you can see AI, artificial intelligence. We have the technologies, computers, media, so many things. They have to be handled, they have to be used for our assistance. The next dimension is art of living. Also talks about this one. Art of living means making your life colorful, making your life happy, joyful. So humor is required to transform anger, hatred, and jealousy into love. Because if you have the sense of humor, then you can change your anger, hatred, and jealousy into the love. So if there is no love each other, if there is no love among the people in this earth, then the education alone can't help them to make happy. So the next one is the reverence of life. Life should be respected because life is first. You are there. That's why you do everything whatever you like. So life should be respected. A reverence of life is required to true living. So first life, that's why, and then other things. That's why life should be respected. Enhancing a love, laughter, and acquaintance with life is very another important things. Life should be full of joy, making others joyful. If you want to make other people happy or joyful, then you have to be happy yourself without being happy. So this kind of component should be incorporated in today's educations and then should be imparted to the students. The fourth dimension is art and creativity. Students should be allowed to choose any creative art as a learning subject because art can keep the people alive or immortal. So if they have, the idea to source the artistic things, they can do something. They can earn they can earn money, and then they can earn fame as well. So creative art should be compulsory in present day education. It says that unless a man learns how to create, he never becomes a part of the existence. So creating, it's fundamental things that has to be taught to the students from the very beginning. By being creative, one becomes divine. So as I already said to you that if you have the creations, if you can create and contribute to society, you become always immortal, divine. The last dimension is art of dying. So one should know death can't be avoided. Death is really, it's inseparable, inevitable. It comes. One day we have to die. It is crystal clear. But how can we make it, artful even before we die? So meditation makes us aware about an eternal life and helps to overcome fear of death. People, everyday people, they become unhappy because of the fear. Fearism always works. Fear of losing job, fear of losing family members, fear of being failure. So fear always rules. So to avoid these kind of fears from our life, we need meditation, and self-realization makes life beautiful as well. We all prepare for dying. So how to make your death so divine, immortal, or really artful? That is very important. So these five dimensions have been again presented over here. Informative languages, history, geography, art and creativity, the art of living, the art of dying, and the scientific inquiry. These things are really important. So at the conclusion, let me conclude. We are less educated because of insignificant and irrelevant educations. We go to the school, or we go to colleges, university, but still we remain uneducated or less educated because we do not receive what we need to receive. We are only focused on earning the livelihood. So Osho recommends the five dimensions of educations, which help us to really make our lives really uh, really meaningful. So thank you very much for listening, for watching this video. I will be giving you more videos or helping you to understand. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel and like and comment. Please see you into the next video. Bye bye.